Many people have heard that processed food is dangerous for their health. Still, it is easy to see people looking for a reason to justify their consumption. Good health is an optimum gift that everyone deserves to enjoy. As we continue, we encourage you to please like, share and subscribe to watch more of these videos. For no reason should anyone jeopardize the state of their wellness by eating processed food. All processed foods are not in their original form. They have been stripped of their natural state, which is why it is referred to as processed. Many of the chemicals used to process and preserve these foods are highly questionable. A more shocking fact is that many don't know the health risk they expose their body to when they feed on takeaway for months and years. Many will tell you they love processed food because it is convenient and readily available. Before proceeding, please note that the term processed food used in this context refers to chemically processed food. 1. Weight gain. The reason why most people are obese begins with what they eat. In today's world, it is common to see kids and young adults feeding on processed food. This matter is of serious concern. A tremendous increase in weight is a problem that needs to be addressed. If you see yourself putting on a rapid weight, you need to get to the root of the problem. It is only when you get to the root of it that it can be addressed. Facts have shown that excessive consumption of junk is associated with excessive weight gain. 2. No nutritional value. Processed foods have been worked on. They have been stripped of their essential nutrients. They only contain artificial substances with no nutritional value. This is why they are also referred to as cosmetic foods. Compared to homemade food, they are made with many agents, including sweeteners. 3. They increases the risk of cancer. Globally, chemically processed food dominates, and there are increased records of cancer patients. Every consumption of processed food exposes you to the risk of cancer. These foods go through many processes to be available. The manufacturer adds many flavors and colorings to extend its shelf life. This is why you can buy most of them and store them in the refrigerator for a long time before consuming them. There are some foods whose degree of conversion is minimal. You can consider them as a healthier option. 4. High in sodium. Excessive salt intake is not suitable for the body. The human body is complex, and it doesn't need a high level of sodium to function. Excessive salt intake increases your blood pressure. To improve the texture of processed food, salts are added in excess. The recommended sodium intake should not be more than 2,300 milligrams daily. When next you want to consume any of this food, ensure you check the label for a list of ingredients. 5. Lack of sleep. Many people purchase processed food and keep it to be consumed at bedtime. Little did they know that they were sabotaging their period of rest. When you consume food high in added sugar, you will struggle to enjoy a good rest at night. This is because your body needs to undergo the process of adapting to the digestion of food intake. It becomes highly challenging for the body to maintain a stable insulin level. Bonus: added calories. The more you eat processed food, the higher the calories you take in. These foods are easier to chew and swallow. In an hour or less, you will discover that you can consume a large portion of it. The manufacturers of these foods ensure that it is processed to the extent that you find them easier to swallow. They have been stripped of their fiber, and it is never satisfying. With this, you will always want to take more. Compared to processed food, when you have to make a healthy meal at home, it is satisfying and delicious. If you have been feeding on processed food all your life, you are not alone. However, it is time to consider eating healthily for a week. This doesn't mean that after a week, you go back to the habit of eating out. It is not easy to stop a bad habit. This is why it is advised to start small. With daily practice and positive effort, your desire for processed food will decrease. Chemically processed foods are high in sugar and other artificial materials. This is why they are called ultra-processed. They are high in trans fat, and they are the cause of the majority of the diseases people experience. The intake of these foods is increasing rapidly worldwide. However, a simple change can begin in your household. Start by drastically reducing the intake of these refined carbohydrates in your home.